Hi guys, Gamer Sammy here and welcome to Transfer Talk Part 3. So today what we're going to discuss is Raheem Sterling to Chelsea. First of all, I think that's a great signing for Chelsea. I think as a Man City fan, Sterling's not really been an important player for us over the last couple of years. And I think at Chelsea, he's going to probably be the main man. So I think it's a great move for him and a great move for us as well. Because, like I said, the last couple of years, Sterling hasn't been excellent at Man City. And I think it's the best possible move for him. In terms of style of play, I think that suits Sterling the best. Because when Sterling was bossing it at Man City, we had Sane down the left, Sterling on the right, and Aguero up top. And it was just working with that beautiful counter-attacking fast football. But now that it's more controlled, I don't think Sterling has the skill set to play the way we play football now, unfortunately. And I think when he goes to Chelsea in Tuchel's system, he'll be able to play that counter-attacking role, and I think he's going to be incredible, to be fair, at Chelsea. I do think he'll be one of the best players. In terms of the fee, 45 million plus 10 million add-ons, I think it's been quoted. That's actually a bit of good business from us, considering that it is his last year. I would have rather had Sterling stay for an extra year and just leave for a free, so I could just see what he does with Haaland up top. But in terms of going there, I think, yeah, he's going to take Chelsea back up to the top level, I guess. Thing is, with Sterling, he's not the best finisher, so he probably will struggle in terms of finishing, but he'll get a lot of opportunities in behind defence. And if Chelsea sign a really good striker, and I've heard they might be in for Ronaldo as well. Whether that happens or not, I'm not sure. I don't think it will, to be fair. Be very surprised if Ronaldo even considers going to Chelsea. But yeah, if they get Ronaldo or something, Sterling's going to be phenomenal next year. And I do think that, yeah, he'll do well at Chelsea. I mean, 27 years old, he's still technically in his prime years. It was the right time to move, considering he's not going to get ahead of Grealish or Foden or even Mahrez as well. So it was the right time for him to move, to get as much game time as he can before the World Cup starts. But I do think it's a good move for Chelsea, it's a good move for Man City, and also it's a great move for Sterling himself. As I said, he wasn't getting into our team. Chelsea also are looking at De Jong now as well, from what I've seen today. So Chelsea look like they've joined Manchester United in the race to sign Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona. We know that Man United have a fee agreed with de Jong, but are struggling to agree terms with him. And it makes sense, because de Jong doesn't want to go to Manchester United. He doesn't want to play for another club. He wants to stay at Barcelona and make it as a Barcelona player. But if it did come to leaving, which he is now, because Barca are pushing him out, if it did come to leaving, it makes so much more sense for him to actually go to Chelsea, just because they have Champions League football in it. They are at the moment a bit ambitious club, whereas United aren't. I'm not saying that United won't be like that in the next couple of years, but you look at when you see Ronaldo wanting to leave, it just tells me everything. There's so much more problems going at that club than anyone you can think of, to be fair. And I believe if Chelsea are truly interested in him, I think Chelsea will sign him if Barca are still willing to let him go. Because De Jong wants to stay, but De Jong doesn't want to take a wage cut. If he takes a wage cut, then he most likely will stay at Barcelona. But because of his wages are so high at the moment, I think he's on like 280 grand a week or something, Barca really want to sell him. And if Chelsea are truly in for him, I see him going to Chelsea instead of Man United, purely because Chelsea are trying to compete with the Liverpools and Man Cities and also have Champions League football. And that would be a sucker punch to Manchester United, to be fair, considering that they've been looking at Frenkie de Jong for the last 2 months to try and sign him and still haven't got the job done. And whether they will get the job done or not, I don't know. No, I was convinced that they were going to sign him, but until I seen Chelsea rumoured to be linked in with him. And if Chelsea are in for him, I feel like Chelsea are ahead of the race to sign de Jong instead of United. And I know the Ten Hag factors there, but as much as de Jong respects Ten Hag, I just don't think Ten Hag's enough to bring de Jong to Man United, unfortunately. for you United fans. But yeah, if we'll see what happens in the next couple of months regarding De Jong. But that's not a bad move if Chelsea do sign him. As I said, he'll come in and he'd probably play. He probably would have a great system at Chelsea, considering Tuchel plays that box-to-box system with Jorginho, and Jorginho is, in my opinion, he's shit. He's just not a good defensive mid at all. De Jong coming in, whether he plays box-to-box or defensive mid, I'm not sure. My guess would be probably box-to-box, just in front of Kante, or another defensive mid, depending on who Chelsea go for. But we'll see how that goes on. But if Chelsea do get him, that's a great move. It's a great move for any club to get De Jong, to be fair. As I said, one of the best midfielders in the world. Where else have we gone? So we're going to go into Arsenal now. And I've heard rumours that Arsenal have put a 30 million, are preparing a 30 million bid in to sign Tielemans from Leicester City. I think that's a great move for Arsenal as well. Great player coming in. Good box-to-box midfielder, will do the defensive work, and everyone knows how good he is going forward. He's got a good long shot on him, both footed. Great player. 30 million as well, considering it's his last year of his contract. 30 million is a very good price for a proven Premier League midfielder, and I feel like that's going to happen in the next couple of, well, not even couple of weeks. I reckon that could be done next week if everything is gone swimmingly. And I'm telling you, I think Arsenal have had a great window so far, even though they've missed out on a lot of players. I feel like that's going to be, if they sign Tielemans, that's perfect, and I'm pretty sure they'll get another winger in as well. In terms of Man United and Eriksen, I think that's a great signing for Christian Eriksen as well. I think honestly, with him coming in to Manchester United, it changes the whole thing for United. Whether they go with a two centre mid option in Bruno and Eriksen supplying the attackers, the wingers and the striker, that's what I could see happen. I feel like Christian Eriksen is Pogba's replacement, but I feel like that's a bit too attackive, because Bruno and Eriksen don't really defend as much. I know Bruno does come back a lot, but he's not the best defender. So I think United do need like a top CDM that will come in and do just the defensive work, and then let Bruno and Eriksen do the rest going forward. I think it's a good signing for United, though. Of course, his age is against him, but he'll come in, and I'm pretty sure he will do alright for United. But yeah, apart from that, there's not really many transfers going around for teams like Man City, Spurs, Liverpool at the moment. I know everyone knows about the Cucurella situation. I think once we sell Sterling, that's when we will sign Cucurella. But yeah, for now, nothing new has come up. But yeah, Sterling to Chelsea, that's the main talk really. And like I said, great signing for Chelsea, for the club. The fans would definitely like him. You know, he would come in with the pace, he would run at defenders, cause a lot of problems. Finishing wise is the only worry I would say for Chelsea, because he's not the best finisher, but him coming in at 27 years old, I'm pretty sure he was going to dominate at Chelsea. I really do feel like it. Great player for Man City, loved watching him the last couple of seasons, but realistically, the last couple of years he's been really poor. And I just feel like Ford and Grealish are much better players in our system than Sterling is. But can't forget what Sterling's done for us. Him, Sane and Aguero, when we had them in 17-18 and 18-19 season, was phenomenal. And I wish Sterling all the best in his future. But guys, that's Transfer Talk episode 3. Finished up here roughly. Unfortunately, not much transfer news this week, but I will be updating you on further transfers coming through the next couple of weeks, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more improvements coming through from Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham possibly Liverpool as well. But I will keep you up to date with whatever's happening around the globe in the next next week. We'll see what happens as well. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you did like the video, that would be much appreciated. And also, if you have any comments on what you think about Sterling, what you think about Tielemans, what you think about Jong to Chelsea, or any other transfer news that's going around, let me know in the comments below what if you think they will make a massive impact at the clubs that they are going to sign for, and if it's a good signing or not. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think. So yeah, let me know. And if you guys would be able to subscribe to me, it would be much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the day.